Pro here, and today I just wanted to make a video on a project that I've been working on for quite some time now. So what I've been working on is a Minecraft console made with a Raspberry Pi. And so far I have the main setup here. I've also created several 3D printed parts for the shell. When this console is done being made, I'll just make a video on gameplay and just showing the whole complete console. But for now, I'm just going to show the process as I've been making it and some gameplay. I'll leave links in the description for everything that I'm using. And so let's get right into the video. Okay, so I put together my Raspberry Pi 2B and my screen. I've just finished designing a prototype for the shell for the power bank. Now I know that there are several changes that I need to make. So what I have to do is I have to split this shell in half because it's originally too tall for my printer. Now I'm designing a prototype case for the mini keyboard. I've just created a lid for the shell on the power bank. Now I'm going to sand it. The main part for the case is printing right now. I bought a case that works with the Pi and the screen. The thing about this was that this also came with a separate screen, but it was different because the screen didn't have a micro USB port and there was no HDMI port on the screen or the Pi. So this is a temporary setup of how I'm playing on this console right now. So you see Tronics, the people who made the 3.5-inch display that I have here, I just bought the screen. They also have another option where you can buy the screen with the case. I didn't know that was another option, so I just bought the screen by itself and I didn't get the case. The thing was, you can buy the regular case separately on eBay, but then I found this one, which is pretty cool. And this is actually for a different display, made by a different company. So here's the screen it came with. And as you can see, there are major differences from this screen to this screen. The UC screen has HDMI, a headphone jack, and a micro USB port. Then I got help from a friend to cut this plastic with a Dremel. See the cuts around here. It's not the most efficient way to set this up, so if you don't want to go through any of this, you can just buy the UC product with the case. Now before I continue, this is the reason why my project has been on hold for a bit. With the big 24-hour print, it didn't fully print because there was like some slicing problems and what I thought to be stringing at first, but then I realized my nozzle was clogged. So since this stopped where it was, I couldn't just waste a perfectly good print. Instead, I measured up to where it failed. So I changed one big print into two separate prints that need to be stuck on together. The frame rate for this tiny screen is actually pretty good and it runs Minecraft very well. So here's an example of gameplay in one of my more complex worlds. You can see that frame rate is actually pretty good and it's running the game pretty well. These are several structures of heads from different mobs and texture packs and a lot of different things, which I'll probably do a review on later. So I have another Raspberry Pi hooked up to Wi-Fi running Minecraft, and I'll show you what it's like when someone joins. See, here's another player in my world. It does get a little more laggy depending on which world you're joining. Now sometimes there is a glitch where the other player will join your world, and the thing that happens is that the whole world is sliced in different chunks. But it's not going to look like that on the other player's screen. What I recommend doing is turning the Pis off or someone else exiting their game and then reloading it. And that is this project so far. And that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. When this console is finished, I'll make a video on it and see you later.